we are going to talk is 2026 is very important year also, especially for the ones who had strong Aries, strong Cancer, strong Libra in the charts, natal charts, of course. And we are going to talk about 26 sky events and what we are going to do next year. How are we going to plan in 2026? The most important movement is, of course, two planets. One of them is Saturn, other one is Jupiter. These are traveling inside of the Zodiac, and between 26 and 28, end of 28, Saturn is going to be in Aries. So the Aries people are going to be tested with their patience in this period. And so I recommend Aries people to be careful starting from 26 till end of 28, because they're going to be tested in everything. Partnership with their fathers and some elders, and the new visions, new plans. So what are they going to do? I strongly recommend Aries people to give charity after morning prayer in Islam, and they must recite some zikr and give charity to any poor person around of them. This zikr is Ya Basit, Wal Fattah, Wal Latif, Wassalam. 4 names of God. Al Basit is the God who simplifies, simplifying God when we translate into English. The simplifying God. Reciting his name, of course, it is going to attract the simplifying help, assistance of the Lord of the universe. Fatah means opening. When your doors, when your roads are closed, so the God can open it. And also, you must have patience to achieve something. There are 2 kinds of patience. One of them is what Satan likes it, the patience. You do nothing. You expect everything from the Lord of the universe. You don't try to do anything. This kind of patience is wrong. The second patience, which was written in Quran, what is that? When we look at the Quran, the patience, the second one, the halal patience, you must try to do something. When you meet some difficulties, you must try to wait, and durability is very important at this point. And you must resist any kind of difficulties. This kind of patience is correct patience, which was mentioned in Quran as well. So, Aries people in between 26 and 28, they have to be careful this point very much. Reciting Ya Basit Wal Fattah Wal Latif Wassalam on Tuesday mornings before the sunrise, and also they must give charity any poor person around of them. Because when you give charity, when you help any poor person around of you, a wonderful energy, wonderful prayer will come, will flow from them to your life. And it is going to ease your life. It is going to open your way. This is important point. Please keep on your mind, dear Aries people. What about Taurus? Taurus in between 26 and 28, they have to be careful their psychological balances. And I recommend them to recite Ya Basit wal Fattah wal Latif wa Salam after the sunrise, 45 minutes later, reciting these names and giving charity on Tuesdays, especially first or second week of the month. This is going to be great for them, inshallah. And Gemini people, they are going to be tested with their friends. They must be careful about their friends and also their organizations. If they organize, if they plan, program everything well, they are going to be smiling side, laughing side, lucky side. So I recommend them to give charity on Tuesdays, but in between 9 o'clock and 11 o'clock in the morning time. This is important for them. What about Cancer, crab? They are emotional people. They get offended very much. They get offended often. And I recommend them to be careful while they're working. Their managers or their company owners are maybe they are going to make trouble. So if they are not careful, they can be jobless in this period. So I kindly request them to be careful in between 26 and 28, reciting these names of Allah, the God name, Ya Basit wal Fattah wal Latif wa Salam, in between 26 and 28, on Tuesdays, really nice period, especially just 1 hour before the noon pray. For instance, if Azan is recited about 12 o'clock, you must do this ritual before the Azan, 1 hour before. And Leo, any Leo person must be careful about their studies if they are at the university, if they are traveling abroad. Anyone who's planning to live in other country, I recommend them to recite these zikr, the names of Allah, in between 26 and 28 at noon, around 1 o'clock, reciting these names, giving charity and taking pray from them, then things are going to be easy for them and will be better. What about Virgo? Virgo people suffered a lot in between 23 and 25, really, together with Pisces people, because Saturn made them a little bit sad in those years. So I recommend them any Virgo reciting in the afternoon. We say ikindi pray, before the sun is going down, before the sun is about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. They must recite this on Tuesdays, and this is going to be good for them, inshallah. Ya Basit wal Fattah wal Latif wa Salam. This is going to strengthen their hearts against what happened in the past, because some Virgo people, they're going to be sad of thinking past. So this pray and this recite is going to be very helpful to them. What about Libra? Any Libra, especially whose ascendant is Libra, must be careful for his or her marriage, because their marriage is going to be tested. Suddenly his wife or her husband is going to make trouble. And so they must be patient. They must wait. They mustn't take any decision about divorcing immediately. This is wrong. Please don't get divorced in this period in 26 and 28. If you have got any intention to divorce, so please do it after 28. Postpone it, cancel it for a while, and you will understand this is a very good decision for you. And I recommend you Tuesdays before the sun goes down. Ya Basit vel Fettah vel Latif vel Salam, inshallah, is going to be great for strong marriage those days, especially. Charity is going to be very helpful. What about Scorpio? Scorpio is going to be tested this period in 26 and 28 with their health and also with their colleagues in the offices. So what are they going to do? After the sun goes down on Monday evenings, they must recite Ya Basit vel Fettah vel Latif vel Salam ve Shafi vel Hafiz Jalla Jalaluhu. If they recite this, this is going to be good for health also. This is a special zikr for them, which is going to attract health and work process. So they're going to find peace in the office or also for their health situation. What about Sagittarius? Sagittarius people, they may have some difficulties with their children if they're married or if they have got kids. So I recommend them to recite Monday evenings, which is close to Yatsı time, around 9 o'clock. So they must recite Ya Basit vel Fettah vel Latif vel Salam Jalla Jalaluhu. Strictly I recommend them. This is important because if they don't do this, they may have trouble with the relations with the kids. So they may have, if they don't want to face this kind of trouble in their life. So please, I recommend them to take time spending with the kids. That is going to be great. And Ya Basit vel Fettah vel Latif vel Salam and some charity. This is going to ease their life, inshallah. What about Capricorn? Capricorn should be careful about family relations, especially with parents. Capricorn, if you are Capricorn, if your ascendant is Capricorn, so you must be careful about your family relations. Your mother. If you neglect your mother, you mustn't neglect your parents. You must call them. You must wish their, their praise. This is important for you, especially mother's pray, mother's wish is important according to Islam, and also father, of course, secondly. So Ya Basit vel Fettah vel Latif vel Salam is very important for Capricorn before the midnight, around 11 o'clock. This is going to be great for them. What about Aquarius? Aquarius is clever horoscope, and they must be careful in this period about their brothers and sisters. And they can be tested with their relations, conversations, misunderstandings. So I recommend them to be calm and to recite after midnight, just 1 hour after midnight, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, they can recite Ya Basit Vel Fettah Vel Latif Vel Salam Jalla Jalaluhu is going to be great for them, especially giving charity is going to be very helpful as well. What about Pisces? Pisces should be careful their income in between 26 and 28 because Saturn is going to be in the second house for them. So if they want to invest for anything, they have to be careful for their invests. They must think twice. They must get good advice from their friends. This is important for them, really. Then they are not going to take wrong decisions, wrong steps. So I kindly request them to do this reciting and also giving charity. In the morning, pray before the sunrise, 2 hours before sunrise. Starting this zikr is important for them. Inshallah, that is going to be very helpful. Yes, this is the 26th journey. And what about important points about Jupiter? The Jupiter is important because it's also easing your life, especially Jupiter in Cancer is very effective these days, the 1 year long, 26. So I recommend every Cancer to use their chance, to use their opportunities very well. And we can say the luckiest horoscope in 26 is Cancer. Secondly, Leo. Why? Because Jupiter is going to start its travel from Cancer to Leo. And Leo is going to prepare new era for their life. I know the Leo people suffered a lot in between 2005 and 2007. And also they suffered also in 2020 and 2023, if you remember, dear Leo people. But this is time to ease your life, especially second half of 26 is waiting for you. Yes, today's program was about 26 and what are we going to recite and what are we going to do. Thank you very much being with us. I am Özcimbet, Faith and Astrology. Please stay with us. AFROTURK is for you. Goodbye. See you.